Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a quick way to just get started. Let's say you're inspired, let's say you want to do something, let's say you're creative, but you're not sure what you want to do. This is going to be the video to show you, to get you started. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to pretend. In a future video, I'm going to have the full thing because I don't want to bore you right now. So to begin with, I'm going to just show you some quick areas. So first off, I'm going to touch the July 9th and it'll open up. I have a clip already pre-made. The button that we usually do when you're starting fresh is the import button. It's the down arrow and a window will come up and you can navigate through different areas of your computer. Right now it's saying that it's my desktop. If I wanted to go deeper into my computer to find something, it would say Macintosh HD. And if I had a camera set up into it, right now it's just showing you the FaceTime camera. But if I had a DSLR, a point and shoot, an iPhone, or a video camera, it would show up under the cameras. And then I could select the clips. But right now, I know what I want because it's already in there. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to just hit the red dot. So now I have a clip. And I'm going to just show you something really easy. When you just touch it, it plays, right? You could scrub through it, not a problem. And if I select the whole thing, because you can see the yellow box around there, it is the whole thing. I'm going to hit the letter E. And it put it in my timeline. Okay, the shortcuts for all that when you're first starting off is right in the middle you have a gray bar and it shows you various things. Right at the left it'll say the index. When you open that up it'll show you your clips and things like that. We'll go into deeper dive on that later. The first one, it shows you that it's going to just connect a clip to your primary storyline and the shortcut for that is Q right there. The second one is to insert, so that divides up. So if I put my playhead right there, right in the middle there, and I wanted to get another clip, it would divide it up into that. And the shortcut letter for that is W. Now, every time I do a clip, this is how I do it. I use the letter E, and it's an append, so it always puts it at the end. And from there, you can move it around. And then this one, if you touch it, it'll just show you things. But we'll come back to that. Now, this is an important one right here. When you touch it, this is the stuff to learn. This is the stuff to remember. And there's only a couple that you need to do right off the bat. Number one is select. That's the letter A, so that you would hit that on your keyboard. The P is if you need to move things, the position. And then the B is the blade, and that's super duper important. So A, P, and B. But the most important is A and P right off the bat. B is you're going to cut. But remember, you could trim, you could do all kinds of stuff. So, okay, so we have that. So I have a clip right here, and if I hit my space bar on my keyboard, it plays it up on the screen. Perfect. So here's a shortcut for stuff. And this is how I kind of move. This is kind of how I teach. I'm really sorry I go really fast because once I get started, I get excited. This program to me is really cool. It could do so much stuff. So I'm going to hold the Option key and click on this clip, and I bring it up, and look at what it did. Woo! Copy. Duplicate, clone, whatever you want to call it. And I could move it. If I want to move it down here, I can. And if I move it to here, see how this gray box appears? That's a slug, a placeholder, if you will. If I select it and hit the delete key, boom, gone. Now I have two. What if I select it, I come up to the right-hand corner here, and I'm going to do the HUD, and I start to see some information and stuff. But that's not what I want to show you right now. So what if I wanted to do this? I'm going to click this guy, so that means that it's selected in there. Right here at the lower left of the screen is a drop-down menu, transform, crop, and distort. I'm going to hit the transform. And if I grab this guy right here on the left, it's a little blue dot. It means that I can select everything. And if I just do this, I could do that, raise it up. That's the screen, clicked into place. But if I grab this and I go like this, I just flipped it over. Okay, cool. So if I did that, hit the play, it goes forward, no problem, and then it's going to go to the end, and right there it flips back and it does that. That's a very interesting effect, and all I did was grab this dot right here once I selected the transform tool, and I just brought it out and flipped it. Now this button right here, I could move it up and down. I can grab this little handle and spin it ever so lightly. And if you make a mistake, Command Z undoes it. Now it'll remember up to 99 99 actions with Command Z. But it's live, which means, in simple terms, whatever you do right now, let's say you're working on it for the next 15-20 minutes and you do 30 actions. It's live, so if I hold the Command key and hit Z 30 times, boop, 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 it'll bring it right back to where I started, where it's not there. It's super simple. It's a really good keyboard shortcut to remember. On top of the letter A, on top of the letter P, on top of the letter B, excuse me. B for blade, P for position, and A for select. And those are my top 4 keyboard shortcuts. Command Z to undo stuff. No command, just the letter A to make the arrows a select. So that means that I can touch it. The letter P, if I hit the letter P, I can move this guy and it'll let me do that. Then I hit the letter A and I'm back in select, so I can drag like that. I click here, delete that because I didn't want that. But see, I moved forward and then I just reversed it, and it was just a couple of little clicks. You click on the selected clip, go to this button right here and hit the transform. You get the handles, you get the little blue dots, and I could flip it. And if I wanted to flip it back, boom, I just did it again. And it snaps back into the shape that I need it to be. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go Command Z, and it just brought it right back. Okay, so you got that, right? So if I wanted to, I could get more complex. And I'm just going to show you something kind of cool, because this is what I was thinking, to be honest. Okay, so I have this one, and I flipped it. This one's the normal position. Okay, cool. So if I select this guy to get the handles, I got to move my playhead in there so you can see them. Now I grab the corner, and if I hold the shift, well, that actually doesn't work. Forget that one. Command Z. I'm going to bring it down to about here. Okay, and I'm going to put it right about there. Then I go to this one, click right there to move my playhead so I could see stuff. Then I'm going to grab this corner, I'm going to bring it in. That's about right? I'm going to bring it right over here. Now, it's pretty close. That's just to show. So if I hit it and go, it goes like that. It goes like that. Now what if I get fancy? Okay, I'm going to get fancy. So I'm going to clip this, hold the Option key, bring it up, made a copy, correct? Now click this, hold the Option key, made a copy, okay? I'm going to put this right here. And what it did is it made this go there, but I'm going to bring this one back here. Okay, oops. Now when I look at it, they're right on top of each other. But if I touch this one and I move this down, oops, got to do the transform. Move my playhead right on top of that, and I bring this down, okay? But what I want to do is now touch the bottom one and move this up. Then I'm going to touch the top one again and move this back here. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to touch this one, hit the transform. Oh, got to move my playhead. Okay, it's right there. Now I'm going to touch this one, and it's right here, but I'm going to move that up. Approximately there. Touch this one, because I'm not sure where it is, right? So I'm just kind of moving it around. But now when I do this, see what it does? Then it gets to the other clip, and boom, bam, got some major effects. In another video, I can show you how to get way more complicated. And but you could see, I just had a thought, I just kind of made something different, and I did it. And it took just moments, really. Sure, I know stuff, but that's what I'm gonna do. And I just showed you some quick tools, 4 keyboard shortcuts that are my best friends. I use them tons. And then all this other stuff. The next video, I'm gonna show you how to do a compound clip of all 4 of these so that they appear at the same time. Okay, cool. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing this, and I promise the more I do this, because I'm still kind of new on this medium, I'm pretty good in live. I'm pretty good with people. I don't seem to like rush too much, and I hope I don't rush too much. But if you like what you see, subscribe. If you want to give me a comment, put it in the comment. If you want to get notified, hit the little bell, and we'll see you the next time. Thanks.